Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and this base gentleman has to stand his ground in a nearly deadly case of Trump derangement syndrome.
Take us through what happened. You're at Sam's Club, you're with your wife, you got your MAGA hat on. What happened next?
Well, we was walking to the checkout line, and Mr. Phillips was approaching us. I had turned to look at my wife and was talking with her when he flipped us off. And
He
her
gave you the
facial
finger.
expression changed instantly. Yes, give us a finger. And her facial expression changed instantly, and she said, did he flip us off? And when I spun around, I seen his hands going down with his finger still up. And she said, excuse me, did you flip us off? And he turned around and went into an explicative tirade. Yes, I did, because of those hats.
Wow.
And that's when I decided to confront him about it.
All right, so then it kind of moved out into the parking lot. You were defending your wife's honor. He then allegedly pulled a gun on you?
No, Jesse, actually it was still inside the store. I had walked around, he was trying to walk away, and I went in front of him and I put my finger in his face and I said, what gives you the right to flip me off just because of the hat that I wear? And he started in again, so another little altercation occurred, and that's when he drew a .40 caliber pistol out and stuck it in my face inside the store with numerous people around.
I'm not shocked that this happened. Well, I am, but what I'm trying to say is I know that the left has reached its mental breaking point with Donald Trump, but for this to happen, how unhinged are these people?
Okay, so there's witnesses. He pulled the gun out, pointed it to your head. What did he say when he pulled the gun out?
He said, this is a good day for you to die.
Jesus.
And I simply replied to him, then pull the trigger. You're either going to pull the trigger or you're going to put the gun down and face me like a man. And he started backing up, and as he was backing up, we're still arguing. He said again, yeah, this is a good day for you to die. And I warned him again, because I kept walking towards him. I said, then pull the trigger or put the gun down and face me like a man. That's the only two choices you've got.
Wow.
And that's, we kept arguing, and as he backed up, he took the gun and stuck it in the back of his belt, the backside of his belt.
Right.
And one of the management from Sam's Club had stepped around the corner. He said, did he pull a gun on you? And I turned and looked at him. I said, yes, he did. And I'm going after him. And when I turned around, he was
listen,
gone.
It's amazing that someone has a gun pulled on them simply for wearing a Make America Great Again hat. I assume you haven't been contacted by a lot of the mainstream media reporters. You know, if this had been the other way, you probably would have been on every single TV show.
I can say from personal experience that the majority of Democrats in the entire state of Kentucky, I know a couple of really good people still, but the vast majority of them are all insane. They are not smart people for the most part. And the worst part is all these people I know graduated college. That's where I went to school. And that was a huge mistake. But these people are unhinged. They see Trump as this evil specter of just balls of meanness, and they think that they think that he's Hitler. They essentially think that he's Hitler. So they call Republicans Nazis, despite the fact that Republicans want less government, want more freedoms, want less regulation. What exactly is everything, nothing outside of the state, everything inside of the state? You know, that's what actual fascism is, as if these people would know. But these Democrats are at their breaking point. They are just incensed that how dare Donald Trump exist and how dare people support him. And liberals have been like this for forever, but it's worse than it's ever been in American history. Why? They know that the American people are starting to see through their terrible policies, particularly in these woke cities and towns. And they're seeing that, oh, your policies don't work. And there's a longer discussion about that. But if you tell liberals that their policies don't work, you're going to trigger them. And if you want to trigger liberals in your life, go over to my friends at basebuy.shop, link in the description below, and show the world how conservative you really are. So ultimately, this gentleman is unfathomably based. He stands up for his wife. He confronts a man who insulted them, did so fairly politely without escalating, held his ground, and with the gun pointed right at his face with the man threatening to pull the trigger, he stood his ground and he ultimately won. And what you ultimately need to take away from this is simple. Trump derangement syndrome has made the left go crazy, and it's particularly bad in Kentucky. I know it's kind of weird, but I can say that from personal experience, and if this story doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed this segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one, and until then, y'all have a good one.